You there! Outsiders, halt!
Who's there?
An armored man approaches you. He has a tall, muscular build, although he's trying his best to conceal his current state. I'm the captain of the guard. I saw you sneaking around the city. State your purpose, or it's off to the dungeons for the lot of you.
Wow, it's been a while since...
I said talk, not whisper.
Have you ever...
Marechaussee hunters? Ha! That fairy tale... While everyone is talking, you begin to carefully... Every so often, you see him glance toward a particular... As you follow his gaze, you vaguely recall that the location...
Is that where the monsters are? Outside the forest?
The captain is taken aback by your sudden question. You're looking to fight the monsters?
Well, we're Marechaussee hunters after...
He shakes his head and continues to regard you with skepticism. Those monsters aren't easy to deal with. I just hope all the guards will be able to come back to their families alive.
Based on what the captain said, the monster should be right up ahead. Let's go. Hopefully we're not too late.
As you approach the battlefield, you see numerous people lying by the side of the road. They appear to be dressed like guards. Their faces are filled with desperation and terror. Some are screaming and cursing in vain, as if still trying to banish the monstrosities they saw from their minds. A few of the wounded look up at you in shock and disbelief. Quick, leave this place. Turn around and don't look back, they yell.
This is the place he mentioned, right?
You see broken iron swords scattered. All the signs point to one thing.
Be on your guard, everyone. The monsters...
Before you can finish your sentence, you hear rustling sounds from the surrounding bushes. The monsters have emerged. They close in on you without fear. You get the impression that...
Ah! A little help here! This...
Your battle round begins. Now.
Go!
Strike a pop!
Here comes the finale.
Hey there!
The next battle round begins now.
Bombs away!
Umbrella warfare, I guess! Yoo-hoo!
Now disappear! The monsters let out a terrifying roar of anger and resentment. Before...
Ugh, thank goodness it's over.
We're lucky the Marechaussee Hunter class came with all those preset skill points.
I never knew the fatometer even determines the amount of damage you inflict.
That's part of the fun.
Just as you begin to celebrate your victory, a suspicious lump on the ground catches your attention.
A suspicious lump. Wait.
I walk up to it, crouch down, and begin to carefully examine it. I've still got my right glove on, so it should be fine.
As you investigate the mound, you discover, with the monsters gone, the small protrusion now...
Whoa, it's a treasure
With everyone's help, even without opening it, you can tell.
Makes sense. We worked hard for this. Let's open.
I can understand your excitement, Paimon, but think about it. Doesn't...
Yeah. Think about all the people suffering in the capital. Or all those guards who got hurt fighting.
Wait, is that how it works? Paimon.
Well, let's put it this way. Any decision you make during a role-playing game.
But would the people really believe us? It's hard enough for us to prove we're Marchese hunters.
That's definitely something we should consider. Maybe we can...
Well, if donating it could cause that much trouble, why don't we use it to buy some gear?
Looks like you're facing a difficult choice once again. Well, it's getting late.
Wow, weird.
I'm not sure if it's because I'm having so much fun with you all, or because this...
Here, here.
Yeah, that won't work for me either. Lynette will get...
I understand how you feel, Navia, but we have to change venues for the next part of this.
Huh? Another location?
There's a special note for the GM at the end of this section that says to proceed.
Whoa. They really pulled out all this.
Well, even if we end the game for the...
Something tells...
That's just a coincidence, okay? And anyway, Paimon really does want...
Well,
It's nothing. I appreciate the concern, but... My earliest memories are of living with Master. According to her, Master was a fascinating individual. My first ever toy was a short sword. Although I suppose it wasn't so much a toy as something Master...
Oh, wait, so she handed an...
Of course I did. I cut my palm and bled quite a lot. See? That's what you get for not holding the sword properly, she told me. She then
Excuse me for asking this, Clorinde, but...
Probably around...
3? Isn't that when...
As I said, Master was rather an...
I'm not so sure this is a question of...
I didn't see anything wrong with her ways at the time. And anyway, children don't get to choose how they're raised. Oh, she did bring me back a pet.
A Geo-Bishop hatchling? For a pet?
What she said was this. Make sure to get along, you two.
And how...
5.
Well...
No, I lost.
So, you're saying you...
Yes, but only for a week.
That really doesn't sound like the kind of child...
Later on, I gradually understood that Master most likely did it. Thanks to her, I learned how to navigate the forest by the age of 6. Even though the training she subjected me to was strict, she...
I still remember the first time we met.
I still had...
After that, though, you started coming over a lot.
I had a lot of fun during those days.
I enjoyed them, too. Oh, we tried to pretend like we never heard anything.
Protector of justice. Oh, wait, you mean...
Yep, that would be her. She often...
20 years ago, huh? There's no need to apologize. Although, calling herself the protector of...
Huh? When did the protect...
Oh, she had a bunch of code names. I heard later on, she probably got sick of answering them.
That sounds like her, all right. I bet she forgot which...
Well, she certainly sounds like a...
It's true. I always wanted to become like her.
But...
She suddenly disappeared the night...
Disappeared? What?
I have no idea. That night, I was celebrating my birthday at Navia's house. But when she still didn't appear after a few days,
Papa probably didn't know either. I know he sent a few people to
Don't worry, I understand. Just like how, when a litter of kittens reached...
Or...
I was at first, but not anymore.
Well, despite everything, you still managed to follow it.
I suspect my position would be far too by the books for her.
Who knew Clorinde had such an interesting... I wonder... If Clorinde's mask... Oh no. Judging by the atmosphere, Clorinde and Navia are...
Well, anyway.
I had a great time today, Miss Clorinde.
Anytime.
The script was good, but I've got to say, hey, you should tell us more about that fight against the Geo-Bishop
You could be right.
What does she mean, on to something. Guess I'll head back as well. I need to save my...
You're that excited to hear about my fight with the bishop?
I was talking about the script.
Let's go meet up with the group! Paimon's really looking forward to today's story.
Looks like everyone's here. Now, before we...
Is that really the most important part? Have you all cold railing?
I admire the work put into the set.
So the set is going to be a...
Unfortunately, that is...
Anyone think Clorinde's spot?
Well, whatever happens, we'll just have to push. If we're worried about arousing suspicion because of our identity,
Yeah, it might be better to keep a low profile.
Staring at me won't get you anywhere. Or...
Why aren't you saying anything now?
Oh, this is the short sword Clorinde mentioned.
Huh. I'm...
Well, I made sure to take good care of it. Anyway, where were we? Oh, right.
Wait, we haven't...
Well, it's only a matter of time. It pays.
Alright, Paimon's made up her mind. Paimon may have wanted to keep it, but if it's going to land us in prison somehow, Paimon will be too upset to enjoy her...
So, you reached an agreement?
Oh, and we'll collect all the scattered pieces of treasure on the ground.
All right. You collect the treasure and make your... The city is still shrouded in a gloomy, oppressive atmosphere. In places where sunlight struggles to reach, you generously share your wealth.
Thank you, kind soul.
The elderly woman's look of gratitude follows you as you walk away. Her...
She's probably trying to tell us to speed...
should we go find that man again at the square? He seemed like a pretty...
Oh, good idea!
Just as you start to make way to the square... Please wait, distinguished guests. Several strange guards suddenly call out to you. They run forward to meet you, and...
Greetings, gentlemen.
Surely you jest, my lady. That would not be our plan.
Well, we have to investigate the court at some point, right?
I say we go for it. If...
That's a...
After a quick discussion, you nod to the guards. Gilded tables line both sides of the hall. The space...
Wow, it's...
The elderly king, clad in a he wears above his head a majestic crown, with a gem... They're here, your majesty. A man dressed in dark clothes, likely a minister, shields his mouth. After a moment, he lowers his hands, and...
The king does not appear entirely aware of his surroundings.
The king remains still. Esteemed guests, allow me to thank you for coming to our faraway kingdom. I've heard tell that your group, the Marechaussee... However, seeing that I was not fortunate enough...
Well, we've got nothing to hide. The golem's blades were so powerful. Well, there was enough details.
Your account does indeed match those of the survivors.
Well, we did...
How did he know about the...
Then I must ask.
Wait, but didn't you just say that our great deed deserved a reward?
Yes. Only that which is freely given by the king can be
But that's completely unreasonable.
Yeah, that makes no sense! If it weren't for us...
Maybe so, yet the fact remains. You... What? No answer? Surely you're not
Well, what about the king?
Clad in his magnificent robe, the king remains seated, with his hand...
From the look of things.
I would like to observe the number.
The guards in the palace appear fully armed, their expressions solemn.
Well, there goes my plan to turn the whole place upside.
It appears we've been visited by nothing more than a group of ill... Before I decide your fate, however...
Can't we try to slip away?
But if we try to fight the guards or...
Don't worry. At least we figured out who's behind all this. Let's just play it by ear.
Well, thanks, you got...
You allow yourself to be led away. It's only when you begin to feel drops of water falling from the dungeon seal. Stay here! The guards lock the cell door, and...
Wait, sir!
Your voice echoes through the dark.
No!
Carve out a new path of fate with our...
You reach toward your waist, but find nothing there.
What about that knife I hid?
When did you hide it in there?
When I was thinking about digging a tunnel.
Rejected. You failed to inform the GM of this course of action. Moreover...
And the keys to the cell aren't anywhere to be seen?
Correct. You don't even feel alone.
Well...
Indeed.
Huh? Why are you the one saying indeed?
Because that statement holds true for me as...
What? But that's a terrible ending!
Generally speaking,
I mean, maybe they just really wanted us to be immersed in the feeling of being...
that is a possibility.
If only there were desserts and tea in real prison.
Oh, before I forget, I took a closer look, and the craftsmanship doesn't appear...
Wait, Clorinde said that sword used to belong...
I doubt it. The way she went about things off...
Hang on. A precious...
Master left many things to me when she disappeared. I gave you the sword back then, because...
Wait, when did this happen exactly?
After the duel. But...
Before that, Clorinde would have meals with us and even stay over. After the duel, though, there was a period of time... We were both sad and conflicted. Whenever I looked at this sword, I couldn't help but wonder. Back then, it felt like I hadn't...
No one can change the past.
Yep, you're right.
I'm sorry.
Think nothing of it.
Looks like the next part of our script is here.
Perfect timing.
From Clarinde's face, Paimon really...
Water continues to drip from the ceiling. Eventually, you get used to the Suddenly, you hear footsteps out...
Heads up, everyone. Someone...
Gather close, everyone, and keep your voice down.
Who are you?
I work as a guard in these dungeons, but...
Huh?
Shh! I've already sent
I understand, but...
The king has issued a formal decree in light of the
Executed?
Monsters appearing at the same location as the...
There will be time for speculation once we're out of here. Infiltrating the capital was difficult, and
Have you seen our weapons anywhere?
Don't worry, I brought them with me. They're just behind the door. His faction is too powerful. To defeat him, you must find a secret vault. It is said that...
You're not coming with us?
No, I'll remain in the dungeons to deal with the guards, as long as my identity is not revealed.
In that case, please stay.
Thank you for your concern. I will... As for the location of the vault...
Got it.
All right, once I open the door, remember that you now have the chance to restore the and be...
With the help of the guard, you succeed.
Wait, we didn't get to use our skills at all while we were in prison. Who knows when we're gonna get the chance to use that cool summon spell?
That is a pity, but we can only continue to move forward.
Settle down! Huh.
Strike a pose! Shower me with praise!
This should be the place marked.
This bit of rock certainly.
Well, I'd say an investigate.
Wow.
Before you lies a serene stretch of.
Well, guess this means...
What's the matter?
It's nothing. As you step into the cave.
Wow, this must be where the
But this door is blocking our way in.
Huh. What have we got down?
Pattern on a stone door.
Is something wrong?
After a long, difficult journey, you finally your surroundings are exceedingly quiet and
that description...
We're doing this for the sake of the people.
Lyney's right. We need to keep going. The next part of the story requires us to.
Yes, that should be. Something feels off about all this.